It should work now. Mostly. Sorry about that. Let me fix this. I'm on, but for whatever reason, it's being... Oh. That's kind of neat. I mean, I look kind of weird. Not really like me, but... Alright, whatevs. Alright, let me just get back to Big Me. And then I'll put the thinger up. It's a weird filter. What happened was my computer, I think what's happening is I'm playing Skyrim. And I think it has memory problems. I think there are memory issues with it. For whatever reason. All right, let's try this again. Man, there's just all sorts of weirdness going on. Like I can't get my face to work. Give me a minute. I'm having trouble, but at least I'm getting the most important things are working. There's some updates to Snapchat, which is the filter program I use. Good morning. And for whatever reason, it's kind of choking. Let's give it a shot again. Stop choking. Good morning. All right, let's try this again. Video capture device. Let's just start with that one first. That's the regular webcam. Deactivate. Turn you off so you don't fight. Then turn on snap camera. Activate. I have a bad feeling about this. There we go. We worked. My lips are really weird on this one. I like the butterflies, but it made my lips look super fat. Look. Like I was stung by a bee. My lips do not look like that. Apparently that's what passes for pretty now. Funny! Alright. Bizarre. Bizarre. Alright, what am I getting out? I need a thinger. Green shade. I can do green shade. Alright. Hello! Is that what it is? Cottagecore? I know nothing about these things. I just go for whatever I wanted pretty butterflies. It gave me freckles, which I don't have. It gave me weird eyeliner. And then they gave me weird lips. Hello! So, yeah. stuff and things. Let me catch you up on items. I did get a hold of Cardi. Woohoo! Yay! So, he is going to work on the filters for the hub to let people opt out of having their houses shown, if that is what they want. So that's handled. I am not yet handing it over to EU. I'm struggling to get through all of the one more polls. There's so many. When I started, there was like over 108, but J Hart posted that there's only 99 now. So I'm wondering if something happened that dropped them or something. I don't know. Very strange. Very, very strange. I am no longer doing those contests, those, not contests, those, daily thingies. He's doing all of them? He can't possibly give them all a lot of attention. Good Lord. Maybe he's got it all down. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I feel like that's insanity. I mean, I'm taking like, what am I taking? At least a week. But then again, I'm doing other things too, to be fair. I'm like being, good morning, being bizarre. Yeah, but that's not really fair. I love him, but I don't know. Hey, I haven't gotten over to EU yet, Corundum, so I have you written down, but I haven't sent you your money yet. Yeah, and I know that Nova's taking her time, and I know that I am taking my time. So maybe he's the one guy who doesn't take his time on it, and that way, if people need to see them all real quick, that might be the way to do it, is to watch his. You know, if you don't have the time to sit down and watch week worth of episodes, he may not be wrong. So, who knows? Stuff going on. Stuff and things. How do I approach this controversy? I'm not going to say who told me this. But you know that whole thing that's been going on with me with the drama and everything? I did not realize that there was another whole level to this. And I'm not going to say who told me. But apparently, you know the person who complained about, the GM, not the original person, but the GM who complained about me and not using the hub without asking for permission in addition. Apparently, they also put me on a blacklist for no one to allow me into their guilds or do I have anything to do with me. They put me on an official blacklist. So now I'm pissed. Yeah, Ollie, I heard that part too. But the thing is just the fact that I was put on a fucking blacklist has me raging. I'm glad you didn't tell me that the other day because I would have lost my fucking mind. Yeah, I was removed. I'm not going to tell you who told me because I think they broke a rule by telling me, but I had no idea. So not only did they bash me on ESO UI, Twitch in a place that I couldn't respond, YouTube on multiple videos, they never once contacted me directly. They also went onto a GM-only forum that I have no access to, posted bad-mouthing me, and then got me blacklisted. In addition, good morning. Holy shit. I did not know that. So that's like, holy crap. They didn't have the balls to have that conversation even with me. I was ready to let this drop. I was very graciously saying, look, let's just, whatever. You got your way. That's fine. That's cool. No problem. I've done it now. We are asking in advance, but that is a whole new level. They couldn't have just sent me a mail and said anything about it either. They had to go around. I mean, at least talk to me about it. Right? Not once. Just attack me publicly and then get me blacklisted without... That's just whole other level of fucking bullshit. And now I'm mad. Because, I had let this go. And, I'm glad the person told me because it is going to change my approach to this. But, wow. Holy crap, am I mad. I thought she just went and complained about me. That's one thing. To put me on a blacklist to not allow me to join other guilds or do anything involved with other guilds is unspeakably cruel. And they say I'm cruel. Oh my God, am I mad? And I don't get mad. You know what I mean? I don't get like that. So, hold on, my babies are crying. My baby cats. Did you want in? Oh no, he wants you. Never mind.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't want me.
He wants something, he wants me to give it to him.
Oh, he wants water. So, I am, in case you're curious, in case you hear about this some other way, I am mad. Up until now, I wasn't mad. Now I'm freaking mad. Now I'm very angry. Very mad. These lights are just casting weird colors on my face. Very odd, but whatever. Now I'm mad. So I'm trying to calm down and get back to what we're doing. But wow. Whole new level of pissed. I'm not protecting them anymore. Her name is, hold on. To be honest with you, I've even, kind of let it all, escape my brain. The GM, who's the one who did all of this, not the original player. The original player was Ireland Tweaky, who I don't have a problem with. They at least contacted me. The GM is Ms. Belladonna 1982, and I don't want to name the guild and get it wrong, but I think it's I think it was better. I can't even tell you. One of you probably knows. I don't. I forget the name of the guild. Actually, I Googled it and got the name. She uses it. Let me just check real quick. I mean, maybe. But holy crow. Hello. I don't remember. I don't want to name the guild if I get it wrong and get it wrong. No matter how righteously indignant you are, no matter what, don't you think that they should have come to me first about it before doing what they did? I would never just go ballistic on multiple sites without having a conversation with the person first, right? That never happened. That's the part that has me so angry. I don't think it's excusable. Exactly. Was not the person who had her house streams. It was Ireland Tweaky, who seems to have been much more reasonable about it. I think she went mama bear on it, which fine, whatever. But like I said, I'm just pissed. This should have been handled so differently. I am so disgusted by the way that it was handled. Um, Whatever. So, just wanted to let you know it's not over yet. Wish it were. All right, antiquarian. Tor word. I'm not trying to be a jerk and not let things go, but I keep finding out more things. Wow. Do you realize if that had worked, it may have ruined not just my stream, but my entire ESO experience? Yeah, somebody was upset that I visited their home without asking beforehand. My understanding is I missed a room, and they were upset that I missed a room, and went to their GM about it, and not realizing that I would go back and fix it. And they somehow became something about privacy and all of that kind of stuff, even though it was an open house on the hub. Long story short, they went to their GM, who lost their mind on me, um, and ended up multiple posts on my YouTube, posts in Twitch that I couldn't respond to on my chat log when I wasn't streaming, so that it just sat there and I couldn't even respond to it. Post on ESO UI, post on a Discord I don't, for GMs that I don't have any access to, and then blacklisting me on it as well. So that's what happened. Because I streamed someone's house. One house. Yeah. Happy days. Anyway. Alright, let's keep going. Torward. Antiquarian. No furnishings inside the house. Outstanding decoration around the house. Not fully finished. Nice inspirational engineering. So we don't have to go in the house, which they showed that pretty clearly with this rock in front of it. And then they've definitely gone with the viewpoint that this should be a house for antiques. A bit disproportionate. I think that may have been a good response if she had come to me and had a conversation with me and I told her to go shove it up her ass, but I didn't, and she didn't. I did reach out to her. I was very polite, and I never got any sort of responses. No, the other GMs, from my understanding, for the most part, shut her down and removed me from the blacklist. So I'm very appreciative that people were kind enough to say that. I have changed my system, but regardless, that is neat. I'm not sure. Look at that. That is outstanding. That's a hag cauldron with one of the not statues, but trophies. Just looks evil with that. I honestly agree. I cannot imagine. Look, it's J-Heart in fire with a helot over him. I love the colors. Look at the lighting, because you've got the red and the green. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, at least come to me first. Have a conversation with me first. But no. I hope she learned a lesson about how to communicate better. with people. That is outstanding. I think this is a fantastic idea. The colors and the lights. Unbelievable. And I'm wondering if there's other things that I don't know about, because like every day I'm finding out more. Like I thought that that I had reached the end of all the places that she had reached out and badmouthed me, but I've now had another notification today. And I don't understand it because I thought that this was all done. It's not all done. I would like it to be all done because this is ridiculous. So they built more fencing and then they used the tonal arcs as arches instead of like, a solitude arch. They used a tonal arc. This is very different. I bet you that, yeah, agreed. I try to be really nice to people too. I don't badmouth anybody. And I didn't badmouth the person at the root of this either. Oh, look at that. That's wild. I don't understand it. Oh, MDM, speaking of, I did talk to Cardi this morning. We got the message through to him, thank you, that we want there to be a chance, an option to opt out of your house being streamed. So that's going to be going in. The second thing that I asked them for was a checkbox that says that your house is open for RP. So we're going to have, this house is amazing. It's really neat. It's almost like a game board in a way. Like you could play some enormous game where people have to stand, you know how like human darts? We could do like a human checkers or something. Yeah, so I asked him to add it in for open for RPs because there's a lot of people, especially on EU, that build houses just for people to RP in. And I think it would be an amazing gift to the community to allow them to open it up. This really looks like a game board to me. I wonder what game this is. So, and also I'm asking anybody else for any other ideas about what kind of tags you would want. Hey, Zulu. We're looking at towards antiquarians. No, I am not going to be on EU for a little bit until I finish all of these different one more pole ones. And we already did look at your one more pole house. And in fact, we had seen it prior to that. But I noticed you made some changes, so that's cool. But yeah, we're over on NA. I'm trying to give everybody time for this contest. Explore their homes, see what they've got. It's really neat. I honestly could see like a whole, maybe a dueling arena here too. Really neat. Oh, sure. I'm sure, Dropstitch. I can't imagine that you would write mean messages. You're a nice person. This is really neat. Good job. Let's see what's in the middle here. Did I miss it? No, it's just a stairway built up. And then there's noms making over there. I wouldn't believe it if you told me you were mean. You don't seem mean to me. What? How could anyone hate on that house? That house is gorgeous. And why would anyone do that anyway? That is so bizarre. I don't get people. I really don't. Panda pants. Let's see your Cold Harbor. Hello. Panda. With pants. Alright, let's see your Cold Harbor. Cold Harbor. I did say that, evil. I did evil it. I did evil it. I did, wow. That's crazy. I did, in fact, um, let him know that, evil. By the way, I know I've said this every day this week, but I'm going to say it every day, which is on the 8th, which is coming soon. Coming really soon, in 2 days. You're going to lose all your champion points. They're going to take them. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Drop Stitch. They're going to. Look at this beautifulness. This is made all with hedges. Ah, cool. Let me read it to you real quick. The theater. The theater. What happened to the theater? When our heroes are done fighting and wish to find some relaxation away from battle, what better place than this theater? Stocked with a full bar and both high class and commoner seating, all are welcome to enjoy a tale or two. Come explore the hidden halls, the dressing room and prop room full of masks on display. Take in the gorgeous box seats and the grand stage with overlooking catwalk. Welcome to the Manticore, where your next adventure awaits. Neat. So the 8th, you will lose all of your champion points, meaning they will no longer be placed. You'll still have them, but you'll lose them in the sense that they won't be assigned to anything anymore. You'll just have the points. None of them will be actually placed in anything. So you're gonna have to redo all of the placement of your champion points. You can make a record of the way you have them now. Holy crow, that looks good. But the thing is that they're all going to be there's new champion things to put points into, so you're going to want to look into those. Maybe on Outcast, maybe there's some other people who put out builds with champion points that you might like. So I would. This is gorgeous. I would look into that. Look at the way that they did those seats back to back. It's just like it would be in a theater. These back to back seats, beautiful. I guess this is. Look, they used the bed to make a round podium thinger to buy tickets in. Inklings is too. Okay, I'm a big fan of Inklings as a streamer and a human being. So if you like Inklings, that would be another person to check out. Dots did. I don't know if Dots is still doing it. This is stunning. Wow. I love it. And I am so jealous of all the angel lantern lights they have. Oh, they did another one over here. This looks really good. Yeah, and look at the height. The height is perfect. Gorgeous. I'm not sure which way to go first. Let's start on the ground floor, I guess. I wonder if they have a concessions sales. The theater. What? Is this a sneaky? I found a sneaky. I found a sneaky. This must be the backstage. Costuming. Yeah, they're making last minute adjustments to the costume. And then you stand here in front of all of the mirrors. 5 mirrors here. And then you've got the dressing rooms. Closets full of costumes. Storage. That's really cool. Okay, that's good to know. I will link that in Discord so that people know who to turn to. Oh, wow, that looks great. This looks like one of those fancy theaters where like you pay extra and they like bring you that you get really. I know it's a theater. Oh, look at that shandy. That's a stunner. That's beautiful. Those are those big dwarven pots, and then they have the fancy red guard bowls underneath, and then tons of the red guard lanterns, and that's on a dwarven lamp to begin with. Oof. Look at the box seats. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get up the stairs. The curtains, perfect. Look at those box seats. That's like genius. So unfortunately, these elsewhere platforms are crown only, but these at least are the rounded limestone walls you can get from Eleanor. The perfect usage of both the Eleanor curtains and the vampire curtains. It's stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know what's up here. Probably lighting. Or maybe part of the stage. This could be lighting though. This is obviously backstage. And then this is the prop room. Lots and lots of props. This is beautiful. What a work of art, Panda. All the masks. Maybe scripts over there, or just prop books, who knows. It is very grand. And here's the other sneaky right into the front entrance. And then here is where we walk in, and look at that front view. Get as soon as my Cyrodiilic stuff goes away. Ah, what a beautiful place. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Very helpful for me. I am astounded. This is just... Well, I'm sorry, Azalea. Now I'm sad for you. I love the stairs. Look at these stairs. Let's head on up to the balcony. Beautifully done. This is so posh and grand, like you guys said. Another way to make a fire, if you don't have the logs, is this way. This is really smart. Now, we're gonna go into, so this is one of the, wow. This is one of the balcony rooms, but you know what's really cool? Is that, like, I guess this person, Panda, seems to really know how it would look, like, out on the stage. Like, this seems to me accurate. I have to do this because I'm a Civil War nerd, and if any of you get it, I love you. Six Semper Tyrannis! And now I have to break my leg. Duh! And now I run away. Ah! Hobbling. A metal cooktop. I'm not sure what you mean. You're gonna have to tell me what you mean, and then I could probably pull it up. Like a... Hold on. Like a... On top of a stove? Well, a lot of people use different things. There's this person used this. This is Hachiko's. But yeah, people generally do use the, this, which is the underside. Let me find it. This. It is the undersized of the braced table. It looks like metal. This is what you mean. Shunzi has one and they're snug. if that's what you're looking for. Ah! Punch me in the face, please. I'm having one of those days. This is the one that Hachiko did. Let me find Shenzi's. This was Shenzi's. This is the underside piece. That's the piece you're talking about, I think. There's a lot of different ones though. People use different things. Don't feel restricted. Here's another one. This is Rishi. Yeah, I know. Rishi Casey used multiples of those. Same thing. This is, yeah, the braced orcish table. Good call. All right, I'm gonna change this because this is so weird. I'm not a big fan of my weird looking lips. At least it makes a flower. All right. That reference, the Sic Semper Tyrannis, was what John Wilkes Booth said when he jumped off of the balcony after shooting Abraham Lincoln. No, I don't blame you. That's why you ask. It's fine. And I'm a terrible person because of that. All right, moving on. We've got mochi. I want a mochi too. Jeez. All right. We've got Clue Woods Exercised. Mochi sound tasty. There's a lot of them, and they're all pretty cool. Should you wish to see more, let me know, and I'll post a whole bunch. This is Clue Woods Exercised, and this says, come visit this wonderful pocket realm hidden somewhere in the midst of Tamriel. It features a used-to-be haunted cottage that belonged to a mysterious Reach Witch. It has long been abandoned and taken over by this realm's nature and some curious Elfique. The only way to visit this mystical cottage is by entering through a portal that very few know the location of. Be wary, for despite the calming and peaceful atmosphere, one can never be sure what to expect when visiting another world. 'Tis true. 398 items out of 400. I see Nimbai. But it's also kind of smoky here. What is this smoke? Is this the mists of the Hagfen? Yeah, fogs of the Hagfen. There you go. It is pretty. I think that... Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. So there's the portal that they're talking about. And what they did is they took Cadwell's portal, they stuck it right outside, and then they put Volendrung on underneath it to make it look like a magical portal that we just came through, which I am jealous of. And then the second trick they did, which is really nifty, and I'm not sure I've seen it before, is they put the fogs of the Hagfen in front of your face so that when you log in, everything looks, or when you zone in, everything looks really foggy and kind of indistinct. And then as you move forward, the fogs pass. Wait, how do they have multiple? Oh, because that's the Indrek, and this one is the Elk. They just look really similar. It's like, what? So everything's ghosty. We've got Meridia, who is wearing a very fashionable new belt. The colors of the trees are beautiful. It's hard to believe this belonged to a Reach woman when Reach people aren't usually this beautiful, but Nature's like, no, screw you. We're making this pretty. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Evil Bob, yeah, you get me. You get me. I'm so jealous. Is the deer eating the apples? Oh dear. Ha! Oh dear. Ignore me. I'm terrible. There's a Hercian statue. This whole thing is look at the poof of beautiful colors, right? It's really neat. You've got just the pinks and the gold fabricant trees and the blues sticking up and the rust color and the green and the pink. They did a marvelous job with all the colors. And then we get inside. And we've got somebody just doing their laundry, drying it by the fire. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Someone planned very carefully what they wanted you to see outside the window. Isn't that neat? The details that people think of really kind of impress me. It's like, here, I want you to see a tableau. A vignette! This is the new box. Stunning. I have to admit, it's way prettier than a bard would be, but I do want a bard eventually. This is so pretty. And then back here is where you would normally have the water, but I think they covered it. They covered it up, I think, to make a. Oh, here, you don't even need it. Now we know why it's so pretty. Because Izabi moved in and said, I'm getting Cluewood to be my personal decorator. You kind of can with EHT, if that's your thing. There's something, if you can use EHT, there's something called under sound. Sorry, hold on a second. I need to do something. No, Shift B. Ah, not that. Shift B. All right, so there's something under. I know you're probably not everybody wants to do this. I understand. Sound and music. See this sphere of silence? You can create a ball of quiet around something or around yourself, and it'll just show the thing and not give you the sound. It's tricksy to use, but it is usable. Yeah, give it a shot. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, it's fine. A lot of people used it with the Rathana de Renata, which was the same problem. People didn't really like the sound, but wanted that animation, and I think they eventually fixed it. There's a gaming space over here, and I kind of picture Izabi having almost like a little tea party with the little, because she only has a couple of friends with her, like this little guy who's a skooma addict. So she's just like, who am I gonna play games with? Although she's doing some skooma too, so never mind. It gets to be much after a couple of playthroughs, honestly. But this is so lovely. It's beautiful, it's idyllic, and it's a really good job. Dioramas or vignettes, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful colors. I love it. You should give it a shot, see how it works. You could do a really good job. I could see you making one that's mind-blowing. All right, let us see. Spellslinger, if we have seen your Grand Sigil. We have not. Rowan is Spellslinger's Grand Sigil. Let's get I'm sorry if you guys are going to be seeing this with J Hard again, but we'll hopefully get a little more time in it. Excuse me. Let me read the blurb. Forgive my butchering of this because I don't know how to say this. The Ochanism Ikalam, yesterday's woman in the language of the Dunmer, is a huge custom-built ship heavily inspired by history. She sports 3 masts, is armed with 8 ballistae, 3 on each side and 2 at the stern, and has 2 levels below deck in addition to a beautiful stern castle which houses the captain's cabin. The project took me the better part of 2 months to build. Every part of the ship is accessible to the player. Climb all the way to the top of the masts, though watch your footing, it's quite easy to fall to your death, or descend deep down into the brig below. For your viewing pleasure, I've also placed platforms under the water to make it easier to move around and take in the view from different angles at a bit of a distance. I mean, sometimes people RP, but I guess I was meaning when we were in our own homes. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be huge. Let's take a look. All right, so we've got a dock, and then we've got a ginormous ship made out of, I see, masts made of tarps. I see Numisma walking down the Argonian, what are those called? Not grates. Argonian trellises, which make great rope looks. And then I think they used mostly orcish platforms to create it. So they got a darker colored, more weathered looking wood than the pine. And then these you can buy in Reaper's March. They're poles, they're huge poles, but they have, as you can see, barnacles on them. Which Reaper's March is kind of odd. Why the heck they would have those for sale in Reaper's March, but they do. And these are from these are crafted from elsewhere stuff, and the hooks and the chains. The hooks are elsewhere, the chains are Daedric. And then let's see if we can. Yeah, it seems like somebody really knew what they were doing. I'm not sure though. I could be talking out my ass because I don't know anything about boats. They use the elsewhere poles that you can buy from the vendor. And then this is a Redguard table that's upside down. I think it may just be crown. I can't remember. Let's go up to the crow's nest. You know, that's a compliment coming from you, Drop Stitch, because you seem to know what you're talking about when it comes to vehicles. Swankery, I'd love to hear her take too. All right, up we go. I'm assuming this is still the crow's nest. I don't know what I'm talking about with that stuff, but I should. I love this that the sails are, there's so many of them. It seems to me to be a different kind of ship than I'm used to seeing when people create ships. Words are hard. I'm gonna die here, I just know it. Poof! I didn't die. Yay! Oh no, Phaedra's lost! And she's the captain! Uh-oh. We got a problem. We're gonna be lost at sea very, very soon. Then we can go down in there later, but let's check out this castle portion, they call it. Tithys is perhaps a butler for her. Oh, wow. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Look at the colors. It's interesting. The way they use the trellis really highlights the difference in colors. It's really stunning. Ah, okay. First mate's fine. I just assume the first mate does most of the actual work around here. I think Phaedra's completely useless. Alright. He's all tooling around over here. I have a feeling that Numisma is doing all the work around here and on like swabbing the ship and whatnot, just based on where she is. They've got siege weapons. I don't know if they're called siege weapons if they're on a ship. I'm not sure, but whoever mans them sleeps here. And then we've got little sneaky bedrooms for other crew members. Got the cookie. You guys remember if any of you ever played WoW? Cookie the Cook. He was a little murky. He was a... the hell are those things called? And he had a little spoon, and that was his weapon. Cookie spoon. He was so funny. He was a hard... Murloc, that's it. He's a little Murloc. And he had a spoon, and he cooked for the entire ship. The Dark Brotherhood ship, essentially. Their version of the assassins. And then all the weaponry down here. So this is where Cookie would be with his spoon. Now I have to pull it over because I haven't seen Cookie in forever. Cookie Murloc. He has been promoted to captain. That's funny. Oh my god. He became a cook in Mancleaf. He survives his encounter with players and now is a follower of whoever. He has been promoted to captain. He's got Cookie Stirring Rod. Oh. Ooh. And he has a tenderizer. And now he has a cat carrier. Siamese cat carrier. But this was Cookie. That's so cute. Gross but funny. What are you gonna do? All right, back down again. Sorry, that's where Cookie would be. It's just the things I know are completely useless except for the fact that, you know, some of us are interested. I don't know. Oh no! Are they running in and out of the traps? Are they the ones that are trapped with your boa? Or are they just essentially like ship rats and they're gonna like eat the people? Well, sorry, Ferrari, but you know, you maybe shouldn't have been stealing things. Now you're in the brig. Sucks to be you. I'm a horrible person. All right, so we went down to the brig. Those are ship rats. They're running around like little weirdos. So I think that they're not just. I don't think they're in prison. So this is crazy good. Excellent ship. I can see why it took you 2 months to do. I'm not sure I ever could do anything like it. And congratulations on it. It's a masterpiece. It's a great success. Lots of fun. I think I've seen it all. If I miss anything, let me know. And I will always go back. Let's see. Next one. Let's see. It's a Gran Topol. Radish. Funny thing about Radish this morning. I'm in Lucian and so is Radish. And we had Grand Topol. There was some drama this morning and in it, something silly. It wasn't really all that important. But I was talking about how now because it has me in it, Lucian, and Radish, that we should be, you know, the Tuber Alliance instead of Lucian Alliance. We should be Tuber Alliance. And it just started this whole cascade of puns and changed things from being drama to being very funny. So just Radish is a guildie and a fellow tuber. Away we go. Let me read the blurb. Relaxing Khajiit family getaway. So here we go. It's a relaxing Khajiit. Oh! Zabi just arrived. And she brought some things with her. Oh, that's great, Phaedra. You're lost again. Why don't you bring some luggage in, dear? Oh, boy. She's always lost. Okay. We've got, this might be a worship area for the bells and whatnot. 639 items out of 700, so almost full. Somebody is fermenting some booze over here. I suspect there's a Bosmer somewhere. Here's the Khajiit. I'm assuming that the Bosmer is working for the Khajiit because the Khajiit seem to be relaxing. This guy's playing in the water. Serene's drinking. I know you're shocked. We might even have a little band over here. I'm not sure. And skooma. Because Serene is doubling down. She's like, not only am I having booze, but I need some skooma too. Man, we gotta do an intervention for her very soon or we're gonna lose her. I thought for a second I left Cookie up on the screen and I'm like, uh-oh. I've been talking to myself. What is that? That's cool. I wonder what that represents. That is neat. What a great idea. I think I want to know more about this. Radish. It could be, but you know, it's maybe moons because it's phases of moons or different moons because it's, isn't this the moon thinger? No, it's not telling me. This is an achievement item. It's not telling me. And Khajiit, since it's a Khajiit place, they care about the phases of the moons. So maybe that's it. That's my guess. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But Radish, I would, if you were watching this later, if you could fill me in on that, because I find it very intriguing and I want to know more. A little bit of a crafting area over here and fishing. What are you cooking? You might just be keeping things ready for a kiln. It is massive. And it's problematic because it's massive. It's like, do you close parts off? What parts do you use? If you want to build something separate, like I do, how do you close off all of this portion? If you do choose to build around the mountain, which you can, it's This is true. It's hard. You basically, yeah, so many slots to close it off. Exactly. Part of my idea for fixing that problem is maybe putting a little EHT sign up that says do not enter or nothing's here or whatever, and maybe blocking it off with EHT rather than using up slots. But I can understand why nobody would want to do that. So if this is the little kitchen area. Oh, nice little spot outside to read. When I got, I'm playing through Skyrim again, and when, I want to say it was, Jemima told me to check out the Inigo add-on. He's a follower. And at first he kind of disturbs me because he's kind of this purplish mauvey blue. And I'm like, what Khajiit is this color? This is the most bizarre thing. And it actually turns out to be a plot point about the moon he was born under. So it makes sense. He was born under a kind of a blue moon. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on him. Because he keeps trying to kill my other followers by accident. They use a area of attacks and he just turns on them and tries to kill them. It's not very cool. That's an interesting trick. They mixed other flowers with the wisteria and put him here. He's funny. He's funny. He's got a funny sense of humor. He's always telling people they're ugly. And not people. I mean like bandits and Falmer and dragons and stuff. He's not like telling normal characters that they're ugly. He's telling enemies that they're ugly. And when he kills me, he's like, you'll never have to worry about being ugly ever again. It's like, what? You're so mean. But funny. Gorgeous little room in here. I'm wondering, this must just be more of a sitting room, reading room. Killing people off and making fun of them. Oh, I remember one thing that really cracked me up about him, okay? So I put him in a, so you know when the dragons come around in the in Skyrim, they occasionally kill guards, right? And so you'll find a dead guard laying there because the dragon, you know, basically killed him with a fire or whatever. So you can take all of the stuff off of him. So I came by that guard and I grabbed all the gear and I gave it to Inigo because he didn't have very good stuff at the time. So he puts on the whole guard outfit, right? And I'm running around and I'm killing things and he runs off and he kills somebody. And his comment after is, they didn't respect the uniform. And he's like, stop in the name of the law. And he's like, he knows he's wearing a guard's uniform and he's making jokes based off of it. That blew my mind that they went to that kind of detail for a follower. Is that in this really weird case scenario where he's wearing guard uniform, he makes separate jokes. I thought that was pretty creative. That was some real artwork, and I laughed out loud at that. And like, husband's like, "What are you laughing at?" And like, you just wouldn't get it, but it's funny. So this is the jacuzzi room. Tea, yummies. That little detail. They put a spoon in there. There's booze knocked over. I'm guessing that's milk, not booze, because we have a baby here. And it looks like a milk bottle. Beautiful. Lots of clutter. So that cracked me up. Some really funny stuff going on with Inigo. I've not finished his storyline, so don't spoil it for me yet, but I'm getting there. He does have different different things that he says. Embassy who vaguely appears in Somerset. I'm not sure. The thing is that like when he goes into separate dungeons, like that to me made sense, especially the big plot ones. Like when you go after the horn or something like that. He's like, I wonder if it's gold. I wonder if it's pretty. Oh, Darian, yeah, that's Darian. Um, I think Darian's coming back. I think he's going to be a love interest, if you ask me. They'd be fools not to do that. So I think we've seen it all, and I think it's a stunning resort. Oh, we did not see it all. Check this out. Got a little spot to recline, and over here you have a swim up bar. Let me change my thinger. Changing my thinger. Didn't we almost have it all? Ah! I'm a weird cartoon character. This does not animate smoothly, but whatever. So we got a swim up bar. Or less of a swim up bar, more of a like built-in jacuzzi section. This is very nice. Hope I didn't miss anything else. And then this would be a little restaurant. Reminds me so much of my honeymoon. Man, I would love to go on a vacation one day ever again. Sometimes I worry we're not going to ever go back to reality. What is that chair? Quote unquote reality, the way it used to be. And we got a little lounge beach chair made out of these elsewhere throny things. Very nice. This is fun. Good job, Radish. Nice to see. All right. Serps. Hackvilts. I don't know serps. No. I haven't done a Hackvilts in a while. Serp Z. Alright, let me read the blurb. A relatively simple design as a great hall with a small tournament ground on the courtyard. One of the towers houses a clockworks workshop, and catacombs feature dwarven remains, and the main hall is fit to host large meetings featuring plenty of sweet rolls. This sounds like a great RP slash guild meeting house where you could do, tourneys within of duels within your own guild if you like. So it sounds like this has dwarven stuff in it. Definitely got treasure. I did get attacked by a Disney animator. It's funny. Okay. Dwarven light for sure. A little bit of machinery over here. Unboxing it up or putting it away. I'm not sure. Can't really see out there yet. Down we go. This is one of the entries. There's two in this house. Oh, it's all sorts of machinery. You wonder what is powering. Yeah, the potato story. I don't know. See, it's so choppy though. I should move to a different one. So this is the one that I should have had at the beginning of this stream. Because I was salty. Cracks me up. Oh no! How sad. Oh. was. I was salty. I'm not salty anymore, but I was salty then. I'm over it now, but I definitely had the salties. It's true. I am. I'm salty. Get it? I'm not anymore, really, actually. I'm fine now, but I was salty then at the beginning of the stream. Um, hey, Garish. I'm being salty. Over here we have... Oh, this looks like some evilness going on. But with a sweet roll in its hands! Oh, that's hilarious. I love it when people put silly things on statues. It breaks me because it's so like they're so fancy and like official looking, and then when somebody puts something silly in their hands, like I just lose it. But that's true. I'm better with salt. It's true. You wouldn't want a bland potato. Who's trying to get in? One of my kids is trying to get in. Either. Hold on. I gotta let them in. They're playing at the door. Is that you, little miss? No, it's you? Come in. Come in. Yes. What's wrong? Come in, buddy. That's my old guy. Come in. If you want to come in, come in. Old man. He's 16-ish. Oh, now you don't want to come in. All right, fine, jerk. I see how it is. They should put another one like right here so they're like stabbing the sweet roll. I would love it if they had a sweet roll on every statue, like one at the top of the sword. He wanted to come in and then like he didn't. Maybe one in the measure cup things. It would be hilarious. You should totally go with that theme. I'm in love with it. Fabulous. You should do it. Storage. Got a little boozy area over here. Little library for the guards. It's a terrible filter, but it does allow me to make puns, which is... Oh, here's the... You can't see outside of it, but the telescope is there. So if you were down, you could probably see it, but you can't see it from up here. And you can have dinner out here. Bingo or yours? Did he come in? Oh no, that's little girl. That's Sherry. She just came in and curled up in her cup. She has a cup that is hidden behind the chair, which I do want to fix so that you guys can see her. Have a seat, little girl. See her? She's in her cup. We're eventually going to have a viewable thing, but she is in her cup. And she's playing with the toy that is hanging from her cup. You see it? She's trying to kill it. It's actually pretty cute. She's so playful. She's a kitten, basically. She's so cute. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see her playing. She's playing with it. All right. Let me see if I can just turn to the side for a little bit so you get a little Sherry vision. And then up here. Sorry about the mess back there. My husband is moving his stuff down to the basement, and that's his stuff over there. But she's having a blast, so. And then up in the second one over here, we have all sorts of machinery being done. I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like they're building something. putting it together or repairing it maybe. I don't know if you guys can see her playing or if not, but she's playing. Let me see, did I miss anything? I'm probably in the main room. It would help if I went in the main room. Oh, she's very not bright. Ooh, what have you done? That's interesting. And here are the mountains of sweet rolls. That is really interesting. So they combined the Vardenfell map, the calendar, and just regular tables with tons of sweet rolls for a big party. A sweet roll party. We're a sweet roll party. Who could ask for more? She's serving all the sweet rolls. There's cake if you get sick of sweet rolls. And fish. She left, so no more. No more Sherry. Where'd you go? She has no patience. She was like, oh, that was fun for 5 seconds. Now I'm bored. And she moved on. That's my girl. She's 3. She acts like she's way younger. Nice combo of the chair, too, by adding the dragon skull on the back. That's different. Stuff in cubbies. Somebody really hated this fish. Got movement and light inside of a planter. Interesting. Different. Hello, Keldora. It's so unique, isn't it? I don't think I've seen anything like it before. Definitely different. I hope you invite your guild here to do stuff with you, Serps, because it deserves it. It deserves attention and use. There's definitely cool stuff going on. Let me see if I can get up there, if there's anything up in the balcony. There is. There's tables and some beds for people to use. And thank you for adding this little cross section. And more beds, so you can stay in here. But if the party keeps going, you're going to have the problem of noise. They're going to keep you up. So you got to yell over the edge. You're going to be like, keep it down. I'm trying to sleep up here. Maybe that's just me. Because I'm a big old dork. Alright, what are we looking at next? Xana says, are you on? I'll do yours when you're on. Halloween Champion Storm Dancing. Zen isn't on. I don't think. Trass? Any of you on? La. Random, did I do your hunters? Did I not do your hunters yet? No, I haven't done your hunters yet. Are you still on, Random? Gosh, all these people I didn't know that had entered. I would have looked at your stuff way earlier. I apologize. We'll hold off until I hear from one of you. Matheson. Did I look at Eleanor's moon sugar? I did. We can always go back to that later. Alley Toops. Oops, I pulled. Oh! Square Dude. Moonsugar Meadow. Oops, I pulled Oasis Guildhall. This is the Guildhall. Oh, okay, we'll go to Corundum's then. We'll go to Corundum's Hunter's Glade. We'll do that, and then we'll go to the Guildhall. Oh, believe me, I definitely have not yet. But which house is that, Teeny? I'll put it down for later. We're gonna go to Corundum's, since they entered, not ended. Hunter's Glade. I would love to look at your stuff, Teeny. I have a whole list of things that I've been putting off because I'm trying to do this one more poll contest. It's just enormous, taking so long. Cold Harbor. I got it. There were 100 and something entries. It's down to 99. I can't tell you how many of them I've looked at because I try to space them out a little bit. And I've only been streaming for like 2 hours a day, so. Earn Scar's Point. Let me read the blurb. When packed resources and gold en route to the king go missing, he sends his son, Prince Earnscar, to one of his smaller properties located in a glade outside of Riften to find the thieves and shut down the rumored thieves' den. He and his men are sure there is a den, but finding it is proving difficult. The locals seem afraid to talk, and he's growing tired of his cramped quarters and lack of entertainment. Note, there is a small hidden den, aka a sneaky. Yeah, you know what? And that's... Hold on. Alright, sorry. Somebody was asking about things. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I don't mind sharing all of that. 700 out of 700. Sorry. Alright. Handled. This person is asking if they should just cave and get TTC. They do different things. MM is for stuff's actually sold in your guild. TTC is all over the server, but just listing price, not what it's sold at. Used together, you have a better sense. I know, I'm just trying to explain it to somebody because they're like, TTC's the only alternative. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. All right, here we go. This is Irnscar's point. Let us just pay attention to Corundum and nothing else. So we'll pay. Holy crow! Oh my god. Corundum? You built Solitude 2. The Solitudening. This is amazing! Corundum, this is incredible. It's like a mini Solitude, but better. I love it. This is brilliant. I don't blame you. It's stunning. Ah, I'm shocked. Look at the bunny! Sorry, I just want to show you that they even did a bunny pathing. It's beautiful, Corundum. It's stunning. I like the little thing you did around the entrance, too. Oh, beautiful. So this bridge, with the little footbridges, and yeah, it's like a little, it's a beautiful, it's call out to Solitude, but yet completely different. You know, it's not like you copied it, but it's so good. I just can't put words on it. So this is like a little rounded tower building, which has a doorway, which is actually a piece of furniture. So if you ever want doors, pieces of fake doors, this is a great fake door to go with. This looks like somebody's been working. That's a hammer and a statue holder. I can't imagine it all goes wrong. It's too stunningly beautiful. Somebody's making fishies out here to eat right next to where they caught them. See the fishing rods? This is beautiful. And we have a little shed. Literal shed. Oh! Fake shed. But where they're doing the woodworking. Come in then! Come in. Come here. Hey, you want to come here? He's making his distress noise. I'm not comfortable with that. Come here, buddy. You want to come here? Or do you want to go on your chair? Come here. This is the one who I don't think is all there yet. There anymore, rather, sadly. He's a little bit... Come here. Little bit losing it. Walks around whining, confused. Poor guy. Then we've got a little spot here. This would be a good place for piggies or something. Or a horse. Until you let them out to graze. Come on over, buddy. And leave him alone, Sherry. Yes, leave. Well, Van Gogh is missing an ear. He was beaten up by kitties in his previous life. Poor guy. There's the telescope up there. I love the curve to this. Really emphasized with the curved walls. That's slick. Look what they did. So because the stairs aren't necessarily properly shaped for this, if you add lots of plants and stuff over it, you can hide the bits that go beyond the fence line, making it look more rounded. We got Van Gogh a couple of years ago. He was a rescue. Meow. His name came with. We don't think, as I understand it, his original name was Cyrus, Osiris, but he is no Osiris. No, I'm not Osiris. He's leaving. But when we adopted him from the rescue place, I can tell because they're so excellently done. He was named Van Gogh, and we could have renamed him, but we're like, it fits, and yeah, he's out. It fits, and our other cats were named. Look at that door knocker. I think that's a hatchet or something. By Azalea, or he is off to make lunch. He's Our other cats were named Sherman and Grant and Sheridan. So, named after generals. So we're like, okay, we have general names. We'll stick with the painter. Hey, Zena says we can do your house now that you're on. I just wanted to show, we want to finish looking at corundums. It's stunning. It's really stunning. They created like, also, not a slouch with this cabinetry either. The way that you did this makes it look like it's a pull-out desk. Instead of a table and cabinets, it looks like a pull-out desk. That's gorgeous. And gaming section, very posh over here. Love the doorway. Oh, beautiful. You know, Ernstgar doesn't deserve this. I think we all should move in and forget Ernstgar. Look at the pie! The pie sitting on the ledge to cool, and the butterfly is like, ooh, look, that looks tasty. I wonder if there's yummy berries in there. That is so cool. I'm sorry if I keep saying the same things over and over, but, like, honestly, it is really cool. It's really well done. I love it. You know, the Vanderbilts had something similar to this in their Long Island home. I don't know if you got that inspiration, but they basically had this hall up in the air like this with both sides open on either side. It's this really cool kind of course it was glassed in, but it was really neat, and it reminds me of this. Sorry, there's a weirdness. Another one that looks like a desk with cubbies, like the little cubby hole things that people have. Lovely. And then we have a bedroom with a fire. Oh, you can sneak out on the little patio. Look out over the water at the moon. Is that Master? Is that Secunda? Do we know? And if we're in Hercine's realm, do they get most of them? Oh, is she running again? She's a little psycho. She's got so much energy. She is made of energy. You know what? Thank you for saying that. Folks, this is what you do. Don't think it comes fully formed in your head a lot of times. Sometimes you need to look online and do research for something that inspires you. My favorite trick is whatever you're thinking of doing, add the word fantasy before it and hit image search. Seriously. Like anything you can think of with the word fantasy in front of it with image search, trust me when I say this works. So don't be ashamed of having to sometimes, I'm going to do this real quick, do that. Do research. So like, for example, fantasy hallway. and you do images. And here you go. You've got beautiful hallways with tons of ideas. Look at how beautiful. It's really just, it's an idea factory, basically. If this is what you want. I did fantasy arches. Yeah. A lot of these pull from Pinterest. And this came up, and then like other ones came up. It just gives you like ideas for what you can play with. So yeah, definitely great way to research. Don't think that you have to. Inspiration doesn't always come from your head fully formed. Yeah, but that's okay. You made it different. It's fine. And you know, what do they always say about flattery? Imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery, or something. So here we go. It's your own creation. Beautiful. I think this is the limit of how high we go. But here's the little view area, and Ernskar's out here taking a look. And now we can go down, I noticed. But, you know. Oh no, I saw the stairs. I just was admiring the ideas in the view. And then this is a good crafting spot. Plus, here's your bathroom. Very nice. And here's your toilet. Completely unique toilet as well. This is a stunner. I'm not a judge, but gosh, I'd be surprised if this doesn't do very well. Did I miss a sneaky? Or did I get everything? I hope I did not miss a sneaky. I'm double checking. I'm bad about sneakies, as you know. I'm trying to be thorough. And then we're going to go to Xanus', whose name I cannot say. Yay! Beautiful. Is that a pupper coming up? Hello, puppy. Are you patrolling? Pupper! I went downstairs, didn't I? Or did I not? I thought I went downstairs to the crafting / bathroom. Oh! I missed the closet. This is the pantry. Beautiful. I love the little holders too. Then why don't I look at that after, Corundum? Tell me to come back and look for the Thieves' Den while that way use it for your guild, and then tell me to come back after somebody finds it. That way I don't spoil it. That would make me feel better, if you don't mind. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Fantastic. Alright, let me find Xanus's. Thank you. Xanus did a Hollow of the Lord Champion Khajiit retreat. Did I see this? I may have. I did not, it appears. Or if I did, I saw it 5 months ago. Okay. I'm assuming it's changed since then. Let me read the blurb. Khajiit Retreat. It actually says Khajiit Retreat. Oh, do people put screenies up? People put screenshots up. That's nice of them. That they did that. Okay, cool. Awesome. I think he was saying that my suggestion was perfect, goofball. Well, I mean, I didn't really go looking for it unless it was in the house, and then I'm a moron who completely missed it. This is Xanasis's Khajiit retreat. Lots of kitties up front, including Biradar. Is Jayhard streaming today? Is that when he's planning on doing his 80 bajillion year long thing? Let me go look. Does anyone know? Is he insane in the membrane? What does he say? Okay, it's today, not tomorrow. All right. Well, I was more concerned about whether it was today or not, because I don't want to. If it was tomorrow or something, it would make a difference. So, we'll do this. So it'll be our last house. So exclamation point potato for PCNA, PCEU, so I can give you monies. This is oh, pretty color mix. This will be our last house so that I get out in time for Jayhart to start and without any conflicts. Because I like to let him. I don't like to make you guys choose. I also appreciate the death protection down there, so I don't fall to my horrible death with the railings. Oh, and we have another layer here with lots of Khajiit meaningful items. We've got floating buoy balls of light, flowers, statuary. This is lovely. He's insane. He's got to be insane for that. I don't know why he's why not take your time? I don't get it. And we've got a nice little picnic area out here with skooma, though, too. Yummy. Reminds me I have pizza left over. He should. Don't push yourself like that. I mean, it means at some point people are going to get kind of a little bit less attention than the ones at the beginning. You know, because you start out full of steam, and then at some point you kind of poop out. How do I get down there? Why am I stupid? Oh, over there. Okay. And if just for the justice to the people whose houses you're looking at deserves, you know, the energy that you have at the beginning, hopefully you can sustain, you know what I mean? Otherwise, you're just gonna, there's a balcony area above. Did I catch it or did I miss it? I will head up again. We've got Parari on a ship. Oh my goodness, you put Nemusma all the way out there on the little sneaky bit you can't get to. It's not really sneaky, I guess. It's right out in the middle, but you put the vacation home out there with Numisma guarding the treasure, and you can't get to it because that's a spot you can't get to. Oh, and the balls light up the statues. That makes a lot of sense. This makes sense. Okay, I get it. And then we have pretty flowers along the edge. A spot to write letters or read. Retreats are supposed to have quiet places for you to meditate and think about things. Stuff in the... There you go, a little head in there. Alright. Noms. all very covered in moon sugar. Oh, nice. Handmade stove, oven. No, stove, because there is no oven portion. All right. I missed that the first time through. Let us entertain you. Bedroom. And this is a shower, essentially, I think. You can take a very natural shower. Because this is where the waterfall comes through, but they added a ceiling. He added a ceiling, so it's a little safer. You don't get the full force of it, you know, but you still get clean. Good to know that that they clean up. Okay, we did this balcony. Did I miss another balcony? Balcony. Oh yeah, I missed this one. This is an edgy balcony spot for skooma, drinking, looking out over things. It's also lit. We got dargons everywhere. Can read. There's also those resorts that people go to meditate if they are trying to deal with alcoholism, or if they're trying to write, or if they're trying to deal with some sort of trauma of some kind. It's interesting. A lot of them are like former monasteries and stuff like that. I saw that little. You got the moon thingers going all the way up. They're very interesting ideas. You know, and you're supposed to be unplugged during the time. You're not supposed to have your internet or anything. Just to give you time to really process. I'm not sure that would work for me because I basically panic when I am unplugged. I can't handle it. I need my connections. This is beautiful, Xanasis. Absolutely beautiful. I would love to go to this resort. Did I get everything? I'm double checking. I don't think the rest of it was open. No. Okay, cool. So there we go, folks. If you wish to visit this in person and actually give it some love and attention in person, this is an open house as of a week ago. I can speak, really, I can. And you should come and visit it because I'm not really doing it enough justice in person as I should. It's got a lot of detail that I think you would enjoy. I mean, little things like this with the flowers in the corners or the crystals lighting things up. And I think it would be beautiful at night, too. All right. Let me pull the contest and go eat my pizza so that J Hart can do his thing. Giveaway. The winner is Fiendish. You've been doing good lately. I sends you money. All right, folks. Enjoy your J Hart. Good luck. Sorry if this is a repeat for you. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. And have a great day. Have a fantastic day. Happy building.